Hi, I'm Chris, and in this video we're taking a look at PSAT question number 9. This is from section 2 of this year's PSAT. And here you have a chart that shows a bunch of different pieces of candy for second graders, third graders, fourth graders, etc. The question is only asking about second graders and fourth graders, so those are the only two rows of the chart that have been repeated here. And in this question, they tell us that the fourth graders, which we see here represented by these 3.5 pieces of candy, that actually represents 28 candy bars in this question. And they want to know how many candy bars did the second graders sell. Well, for this, what we're going to have to do, and this is a really important thing in terms of PSAT and SAT math to get used to looking for, whenever you see that they give you 3 values and you're missing 1, that's a good indication that you're dealing with a proportion. So we might be looking at this saying, well, I only see 1 value here, 28. But the number of pieces of candy from the chart itself also counts as a value. Here, for the fourth graders, we have 3.5, and for the second graders, we have 2. So what we want to do is set up a proportion. And it doesn't matter the order that you list the items in your proportion, as long as you make sure you line up the corresponding units. So here, for example, we can say that 2 pieces of candy for the second graders is to 3.5 pieces of candy for the fourth graders, as X, the actual number of candy sold for the second graders, is to 28 for the fourth graders. So here, really what we're doing is saying, okay, I know that 2 goes with X, and I know that 3.5 goes with 28. So as long as those same units are lined up, and as long as you make sure that you're putting the same kinds of values in the same places. Here, this is candies from the chart. This is also candies from the chart. This is candy bars sold. This is candy bars sold. So as long as you make sure that you're lining up the appropriate units and correlating them correctly with your proportion, then it just becomes a little bit of algebraic manipulation of this proportion. We're going to cross multiply. 3.5x equals 28 times 2, which is 56. We're going to divide both sides by 3.5. I apologize, we're getting a little bit scrunched over here. But when we do that, I'm going to do a little mental math on this, so I apologize if I make a little mistake on it, but that's 7 over 2, so times 2 over 7, that would be 16 times 3.5 gives us 56, and therefore that means that x equals 16. So that would be the total number of candy bars sold by the second graders on this question. So remember, proportions, if you have 4 values, 1 of them is an unknown. 3 known, 1 unknown. Set up a proportion, cross multiply, and divide, and you'll have your answer. For more, please feel free to watch our other videos, and thanks for watching.